Gary Neville says he has been surprised by Lucas Torreira's huge impact at Arsenal. Gary Neville has praised the impact summer signing Lucas Torreira has had on Arsenal, though admits he was not particularly impressed by the Uruguayan during the World Cup. Torreira moved to the Emirates from Sampdoria in a £26.5 million deal and, after immediately displaying his tenacity, has now added goals to his game too, netting against both Tottenham and Huddersfield. Neville says he did not realize Torreira was such a well-rounded footballer when watching him in Russia and believes his attitude has rubbed off on his new teammates. "I've been massively impressed," said Gary Neville on Monday Night Football. "I watched him in the World Cup. I did the France-Uruguay game live and I have to say, he was tenacious. First half an hour he got about the pitch, he was like a terrier. But then actually as France started to get on top, he started to get dominated. The likes of Pogba in midfield, Matuidi, Griezmann dropping in, I just remember thinking he, Torreira, couldn't get around the pitch." Chelsea banned 4 fans over alleged racist abuse of Raheem Sterling. Land president finally reveals why Naby Fekir's Liverpool transfer collapsed. Eden Hazard speaks out on Chelsea fan who abused Raheem Sterling when Arsenal signed him. "You just wondered how would it be? But his impact upon that team has been huge. I think it's the biggest impact actually. When you think about the character Arsenal have shown this season, keeping going, the tempo they set in games, I think someone like him leads his teammates where to go. We've talked about Arsenal's approach over the last 2 or 3 years, that feeling that it never really mattered, you felt there wasn't a leader out on the pitch. But if you look at him in the derby against Tottenham, if you look at him there getting forward into the box, he's almost like a bundle of energy that everyone else in the team responds to. I think they needed that. I was expecting this Arsenal player they have needed over the last 5 or 6 years. You always picture Petty or Vieira in your mind, this sort of strong presence in midfield. And he's diminutive. Not very big. But then he's tenacious, he gets into the box, he scored 2 goals in the last week. He's actually good on the ball, takes the ball, shows courage. He's a massive upgrade, most of all on the mentality." Dimitar Berbatov rates Chelsea and Arsenal's chances of winning the Premier League. Matteo Guendouzi reveals how Unai Emery convinced him to join Arsenal. Arsenal transfer chief Sven Mislintat lines up £30 million raid for the next Toni Kroos.